Hey everyone, Cashflow here, and this video is basically going to be about how to make money without investing money, and that is the trickiest way to get started in any business that involves you investing. See, investing is not just a thing that is projected by money, it's also projected by the time and effort you put into it, because ultimately that will determine the results of what you're going to make at the end. So the more time and effort you put into this any business, is the more you will get out of it at the end, and whether that is good or bad. So remember, you can get bad results by putting in bad effort and bad time. You can, and it's vice versa. So one thing I want to show you guys and I want to tell you guys about is basically how to generate money without cash. Now, some of you might have heard of leads or wholesaling or just anything where you're basically going out, you find a seller, you go out and find a buyer, you go back to the seller, you collect their a percentage because you brought in a buyer, and it is important that when you get into this type of business that you do your research and that you are able to spend that time and, like I said, the effort into wanting to do this, because you're going to have to get it off your behind. That's what makes a great businessman. That's what makes anybody who's going to want to make money. Now, I've been behind my computer for years, and when I was 16, I got started in real estate young because my father was in real estate and he used to bring me along, so I know about property values and looking at fixture cost and determining everything from there, looking for people. Also, I can look for sellers a little bit faster because of the knowledge and experience. One thing realtors use are software programs that are provided through their company to find listing of properties. They find a lot of information. That's how they give their buyers the details that they have. Now, when you are trying to wholesale or you're trying to generate a percentage of something, you want to first figure out what you want to wholesale or what you want to basically make a commission off or make a percentage. So if that's houses, electronics, you can wholesale anything, guys. This isn't it doesn't have to be one thing. It can be anything. It's basically about going and finding the wants. So you might go out and find a person who wants a house, or they need rental property, they need to move in, and this is very fast. They posted this somewhere on a buyer's site or a selling site, and what you do is you email them, or if they leave their contact information, you give them a call. Now, the reason why I say give them a call is because you have to understand you might have a buyer who's 55, 65 years old who doesn't like texting because they're a little bit old school. So the first thing you want to do is just give them a call. You can put the option to text if you're a busy person and you have work and you want your phone ringing off the hook. You can get a separate line with automated voice mail that says leave your contact information regarding information of buying property or houses, whatever you're selling, wholesaling electronics, or you can just give them your email address and they can reply back to you after you have contact with them. So the person is selling, they want let's say you had a buyer who wants repairs on a property. So what you could do is you could find a company in their area, or perhaps a little further out of their area. Contact the company and negotiate. And when you negotiate, basically you're going to introduce to them that you have all these buyers. You never want to just tell them that you have one buyer, you collect one percentage. It also depends on the situation and scenario. Now, if you're doing property, or if you're doing houses, or cars, or whatever, anything, any wholesaling merchandise, and you're getting stuff from China, what you want to do when you talk to a company is basically let them know, like, look, I have a bunch of potential buyers and I have a bunch of cash ready buyers, and they're looking to blah blah blah, they need this. And by you saying, hey, I have this amount, X amount of this, I have this amount of buyers, they're going to look at you as, okay, this guy's serious, he has enough that we can increase our business, we can, it'll be good for our business, because that's what company think. You never want to email a company or get to a company and basically what I want to say is basically try to generate one lead or generate one sale. It's just it's okay, it's nothing bad, because sometimes when you do just one, that might lead to two, because you can constantly go back to that company and build a relationship, and then sometimes they'll put you under a contract and hire you like that, and you're collecting a percentage. So this is just a quick video or rant about how you can generate cash by actually having money. Wholesaling is, whether they're doing anything, it's a form of drop shipping. I know a lot of people heard of drop shipping, basically marketing tactic where you find your distributor, you speak to them, negotiate terms, then you go out and find those people. Or you can do it vice versa. Sometimes you going out and you have a social media account with 10,000 people and 20,000 likes on that page or something, then you can go to a distributor and you can say, hey, I have enough people, I have enough crowd to bring you business, let's strike a deal. So that's a rant for this video. I'm not going to keep going on, but if you have any questions on how to basically find companies or find things where you can generate cash, and nothing's quick. I want you guys to always remember that nothing's quick. You're going to have to put the time, the effort, do your research, find those people, find the sellers, know what you want to sell, and know what people want, because you can't sell something people don't want. Number one business rule: don't sell something that a person doesn't want. One of a very famous company, I forgot, it was in a book I read, but they were almost like the Walmart. They started a food chain. They were selling and stuff, and they were growing big. People were dumping money, investors were dumping money into this company. Next thing you know, the demand went really low, and it just wasn't a good business after a while. Once you have a product that doesn't sell, you don't have a business. So that's it, guys. Cashflow Chase here, and I'm going to sign out. Peace.